Hello, everyone. I just was provided some information about someone speaking about someone whom they know nothing about and from a position in life, about a position in life which they know nothing about. Now, I made a video about age shaming, and yet people continue to do it. Calling older women needy and saying, oh, the kids are gone, and maybe they weren't good mothers, and maybe they're really needy, and they're doing this, and they're running around to different chats and so on. Well, you run around to different chats. But what I don't understand is someone who spends every waking hour on YouTube, who can't not even go out and have a meal without getting on live. Excuse me? How are you going to talk about someone being needy? Okay, because there's a void in your life because there's nothing else going on in it other than being on YouTube. Now, the person that you named, Patricia, let me tell you something. That lady knows more about what's going on in the world than you ever will. She's very politically savvy. She's super smart. And for you to say that because she's in someone's chat that she's needy, I guess you say that about me as well. But we've got whole lives out here, and we've lived whole lives. Do not ever assume that because a woman is older, that she is needy. We may have some time on our hands, some of us, but you have people like, well, I won't mention his name because I don't know him, but people who go out and do volunteer work. You have people, who have that kind of time, who do other things. But what you're projecting is yourself, because you're needy. You and a lot of your subscribers run from chat to chat like ants. You know how ants run after sugar? Okay? You follow the trail of what's going on, and you got to be there, and you got to be there, and you got to be here. That looks needy to me. That's my opinion. That's what I see. But do not label older women as being needy and weren't good mothers and, oh, maybe now they need this and maybe now they need that. I don't need anything, really. I'm blessed. I'm not needy spiritually, physically, emotionally. None of that. Because of this reason. I've lived high and I've lived low. I've had good and bad in my life. But I have learned to be content in whatever state I'm in. And that is my favorite scripture in the Bible. You come after people because of their age. That is so wrong, and that's so unfair. You can't judge anyone based upon their age because I learn things from everyone. Younger people younger than myself, and people older than myself, or people my same age. If they're qualified to teach me, I'm going to be there with pad and pencil and learn something. That's the key. That's the secret. Always be ready to learn and not categorize people as if no one can tell you anything. But you cannot judge older people because you haven't been there. You're not where we are. But you get an AARP card. You probably get a notice from them next year saying, "Oh, here's your AARP card." So when they start making jokes about people who have AARP, you'll be included. 20-year-olds think you're old. And, I'm proud of my age. Each year that I'm blessed to be here, I'm grateful. And I attempt in my real life, off of YouTube, to help, advise, and direct. And for someone to diminish someone as being needy when other people are doing it much more than the older people are doing it, that is just plain ignorant. We as older people, as I said, we had to get here. We had to get to our ages. And I'm thinking about people, 60 and older. We had to survive a whole hell of a lot. And I read something the other day. I'm not going to take credit for it. I read something, and I shared it with some friends on Facebook. I am proud of the woman I am today. Because I went through a hell of a lot to become her. So when you start talking about people are needy and disparaging older women, as the reason why we're subscribed to people, then what are you? Are you needy? No, I'm not needy. I've subscribed to people from whom I get something from, whom I enjoy, who I learn something from, across this entire platform of YouTube. Check out my featured channels. That's not every channel that I'm subscribed to, but my featured channels. It covers a lot of different areas, not just the beef sector. So when you feel like you can do that, I feel like I can come on here and check you. Do not categorize older women as needy. We know what we need, but guess what? We're old enough to know how to get what we need. Catch that.